Chapter 4. Author's note. I said stop blaming, okay? And Anthony's name is not be not very so, okay? Draco is so in love with that he's acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Draco! I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing colored contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, Jesus, Draco kissed me passionately. Draco climbed on top of me, and then we started making out keenly against a tree. He took off my top, and I took off his clothes, and I took off my bra, and he put his thingy in my you-know-what. We did it for the first time. Oh, I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everyone. My pale body became all warm, and then... What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was... Dumbledore! Chapter 5. Author's note. Stop blaming. If you flam, it means you are a prep and a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, and on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Dumbledore made, and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting us angrily. You ludicrous fools! He shouted. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore went to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall. They were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest! He said in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dared you? Demanded Commander Shepard. Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her! Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, fine, very well, you may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay now, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut flower, loop desk, red lace all around, and black high heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom, and he started singing, I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. And she did a preps okay P.S. will not update until he give me good vows. The next day I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and matching with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair purple. In the great hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal, blood instead of milk, and a glass of red blood. Ugh! Suddenly someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled all over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy, spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that it was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipsticks. He didn't have glasses anymore. Now he's wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's under nose scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy my body went all hot when I saw him, and kind of like originally I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko! I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's alright. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, even though most people call me vampire these days. He grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire. I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah! I roared. We sat down to talk, then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise memory, so I went away with him. Chapter 7. Bring Me to Life. Man, well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 god reviews, and I won't write the next chapter until I get 10 good fonts. Still flaming, or I'll report you. Anne Orvie isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a satanist. She has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. Draco and I held our pale-lined hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red stained sings on my nails and red nail polish. And see, does that sound like a Maru Sue to you? I waved the vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. And anyways, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then we started Frenching passively, and then we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top, then I took off my bra, blah blah blah, and he took off his pants, and then we went into bed and we started making out naked, and he put his voice thing in mine. We had sex. See, is that stupid? Oh, Draco! I screamed, I'll get an orgasm. All of a sudden, I saw a tattoo I've never saw before on Draco's arms. It was a black heart with an arrow through it on it in bloody Gothic writing with the words "Vampire." I was so angry. You bastard! I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot! I shouted, you probably have AIDS anyway. I put on my clothes all heavily and stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big, but I was too mad to carry. I stomped out and so did so intelligent vampires classroom when he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter! You motherfucker! I yelled. Chapter 8. And stop flashing, okay? If you do, then you're a prep. Everyone was in the class staring at me, and Draco came in the room even though he was naked and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think! Draco screamed sadly. My friend Blue D. Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that were wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that was wearing right makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it and still is very haunted and depressed. It turns out her real name is Smith and not Granger. She is converted to Satanism. She's now in Slytherin, not now Gryffindor. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? And Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco! I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I didn't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I hadn't run out of vampire. I'm bi, and so's Ebony. But after a while, he just broke my heart. He dumped me because like Brittany, a stupid preppy backer. We were just good friends now. He'd gone through horrible problems, and now he's gothic. Like I would hang out for prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard. I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest where I lost my virility to Draco, and I started to bust into tears. Chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, so it's not my fault that Dumbledore swears. Besides, I said he had a headache, and the reason Snap doesn't lick Harry now is because he's Christian and Vampire's a Satanist. MCR rocks. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree when I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, the horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying toward me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie. And he was wearing all black, but it's obvious it wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort! No! I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious! And I couldn't run away. Crookshanks! I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes and the gothic black hair, and now his face just like Joel Madden. I remember that Draco said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out Vampire found one out before and they broke up? No, Voldemort! Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please! I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in surprise. Way. Voldemort got a dude or so retarded look on your face. I have telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And if you doth kill vampire, then thou will know how to do Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so mad, scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Draco came in the woods. Draco! I said hi. Hi. I said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing red foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay? He asked. Nah, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. That's okay, he said all depressed, and we went to Hogwarts together making out. Chapter 10.